Is it just me, or when the first Switch came out, the entire internet was just absolutely losing their minds, right? When the Switch 2, a better generation, a better system is coming out, and it doesn't feel exciting. You know, personally, as a big Nintendo fan, unfortunately, I am a Nintendo fan, this is probably the least excited I've ever been for any sort of console release. Even though I didn't pick up a Wii U at launch, I was excited for it. I was excited for the games coming out. I was excited for the system, etc. It's different now. It's different. Not saying there isn't a level of excitement, because I'm obviously picking it up on day one. There are games I want to play. Though there aren't that many games at launch, I mostly just wanted to play Donkey Kong. Anyways, the release of the Switch 1 was crazy. If you were there, if you weren't 12 years old at the time, you know the sort of hype and excitement behind this launch. Everybody was talking about it nonstop, not negatively, positively, right? And I think a big reason for this launch not being exciting or as exciting is because it kind of feels like we're getting the same thing, kind of like a reskin on an old Switch, right? It almost in a way feels like we're going back. And I'm not gonna get into as why we're going back. Obviously, you guys have seen all the reasons as to why we might be going back when it comes to this release. But it just even seems like Nintendo isn't hyping it up as much as they would have for like the first Switch release, or even like the first like Breath of the Wild. Nintendo was hammering that down our throats for good reason. Masterpiece, awesome game, right? It just feels like a refresh. We've seen the leaks online of the unboxing. Even the unboxing looks and feels so similar, and it's disappointing. Right? It's disappointing because it just feels like, even though this is supposed to be a new generation of gaming for Nintendo, it just feels like we're getting the exact same thing, and kind of there is no real reason for us to get excited, right? Some people might argue otherwise, but I really think the majority of Nintendo fans or even casual gamers will think the exact same way as me, right? What is there really to get excited for? A bigger LCD screen? Okay, maybe higher frame rates and better resolution, but come on, we're barely hitting 4K 60 here, okay? Right, Nintendo fans only want a Switch because of Nintendo, first party games. I get it, but what is the real reason of getting excited right now? The new Pokemon game doesn't look that good. Donkey Kong looks good, right? Other than that, don't get me started on the new Mario Kart. The new Mario Kart looks, we'll see. But another thing, the UI, we couldn't even make the UI feel a little bit different. I understand it's the Switch 2, but give us a new UI, right? The user interface leaks, I hope you've seen them. If you don't, and you're kind of like saving yourself for the release for whatever reason, it's the same thing. It really is the same thing. I don't know if there's going to be any sort of themes. Themes would be great, but we've been asking Nintendo for themes for the last 10 years. Yeah, I am that old, but we've been asking Nintendo for some sort of UI upgrades, and we've gotten none. So if they don't actually deliver that in this generation, damn, I don't know. It's going to be hard to defend. It's already hard to defend Nintendo at this point, right? There was also something very exciting about hearing all the new sounds that were attached to the Switch 1, right? Every console has their own little sounds that makes them special. The Switch 2 sounds, from what I've seen on the leaks, whatever, man, it doesn't hit as that first Joy-Con little hit, right? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hit as it used to. So hopefully, the more we play around with the Switch at a release, we'll hear things that, give us a slight bit of serotonin when we play on the Switch, or just use it in general, right? The Switch 1 had that, and it's such an iconic console, and it's one of the best-selling consoles of all time for a good reason, right? It's all of these things, from the UI to the unboxing to the little sounds it makes to the games and experiences we're able to enjoy on this brand new system that made it such an iconic console, enough to it's become the best-selling console of all time, right? Now, will the Switch 2 be that or get even near that? I just don't see it. I am rooting for Nintendo to make the best first-party games they have ever made. So far, it's looking pretty dry. So I don't know what the future holds. We'll see. But I will say, look, today is May 31st. We are literally 5 days away from the launch of the Nintendo Switch. This channel will be all about the Nintendo Switch come June 5th, okay? unboxing, reviews, comparisons, all of that information. So if you are into that, if you like Nintendo gaming and tech, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and we're gonna be talking about the Switch, Nintendo, and their games for a bit here. Of course, some things that I am personally excited for on the Switch is those higher resolution upgrades to old games that I already own. Also, brand new games for the console, like first party games. I am looking forward to the Mario Kart game. I hope that's good. I'm looking forward to the Donkey Kong game. I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan. I love it. I can't wait to play this 3D Donkey Kong. It looks so good. It looks so much fun. And it's giving Mario Odyssey, man. And if you play Mario Odyssey, you know how good that game was. And I hope Donkey Kong is as good as that. As a Nintendo fan, I'm just kind of looking forward to some upgrades, right? I'm hoping it's just a better experience overall. Nintendo delivers great first party games, and but we know how Nintendo is. You know, if you're a Nintendo fan, just be ready to be disappointed. You know, be ready to be hurt. Be ready for you to not be listened to as a consumer. And on top of that, be ready to spend some money. If you know Nintendo, yeah, get your wallet out, spend it, shut up. You don't have any opinions. They don't care. That's it for this video. That's it for this rant. Let me know your opinions on the Nintendo Switch launch. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you have criticisms of Nintendo and what they're doing? Do you not? Do you not care? Do you not care? Do you have so much money that you just don't care about what Nintendo is doing and you just want to play Donkey Kong? Subscribe, like the video, share with a friend. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.